All right, my takeaway from this morning's session was really thinking about, as an administrator, thinking about what my 3-year plan is and how I want innovation to look in my building. And I would like to start with talking to my staff informally about where they would like to see our school go in 3 years.
My big takeaway from the Mindshare today is making sure that you're communicating with other people and finding time to continue your professional learning, making sure that you're taking time for yourself as an educator and you're modeling that to your staff. It's one of the most important things we can do.
Okay, so my big takeaway today was something that Mark said early this morning, and it was that innovation is empowerment. And I think that really is something that if you take that idea and just lay it across anything that we do in terms of renewing our practice and our teaching and learning, that's true. So as we listen to student voices and teacher voices, we're empowering everyone around us to renew what they're doing in the classroom.
Hello, my big takeaway from today's session is if you want to be innovative, whether it is instruction, whether it is technology, whether it is personal learning, you need to personalize, individualize, and differentiate everything that you're doing for individual people. That's it.
Hey, Mindshare, my takeaway for today after reflecting is, when it comes to innovation and leading innovation, an administrator can't take a staff where he or she hasn't been, are at, or are willing to go. So I've got a lot of work to do.
My big takeaway for today as I try to lead innovation in my district is to make sure I have buy-in and commitment from my staff, and we all have a common why of what we're going to work on, and we're going to start working on our professional learning calendar for next year and try to make sure staff provides feedback and input, and they help me design an innovative program that will work for all our staff members.
One of the things that I learned today from the Leadership Mindshare, we discussed innovation and professional learning today. And the thing that we need to continue to remind ourselves is, one is, what do our kids need us to know? I heard that today, and that was a fantastic thought and perspective. The other thing is that not everybody's innovation is the same, and so we need to make sure we're reaching out and reaching their own professional learning needs.
Hi, I'm ending MACUL's Mindshare, and my takeaway for today is remember to keep yourself in mind when you're thinking about professional development. Everybody always focuses about colleagues or what they're told to do by administration, but think about yourself. What is it that you want to learn to help you be a better teacher, and make time for it each and every week?
Mindshare question number 53. When it comes to innovation, are you putting your students' learning first? Are you putting your staff's learning first? Why are you innovating?
My Mindshare 2017 MACUL Conference takeaway is while I typically focus on my staff professional development and innovation and working in the districts that I work in, one of the things I really need to focus on is my own professional development and innovating my practices for my own benefit.
All right, my Mindshare takeaway today was regarding my own personal development. As a part of leadership, we focus on our staff's leadership, or our staff's development, and I think we need to actually take time, not just find any free time, because that doesn't happen, but take time to develop ourselves and expand our own knowledge.
Hey everybody, Ben Gilpin here at MACUL Mindshare Continued. First of all, I gotta say that I have 13 new friends in the room, which has been fantastic. Sorry Jason, you don't count. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, a lot of new friends. Being able to collaborate and build my PLN has been fantastic. I think my big takeaway for today is, if you were here, you heard a lot of questions, you got feedback, you got yourself reflecting and thinking. But what if you didn't have every single thing that you were hoping for answered? I mean, that happens at conferences. That happens when we're learning. My one big thing would be, hopefully you made connections that allow you to continue the story, continue your journey as an educator.
Hi, I'm Mark Wilson. It's been my pleasure to facilitate today's Mindshare. What a great job by all of our participants. We've talked about innovation, we've talked about professional learning. Those two things come together with intent, with dedication, and with passion. Let's always think about what we're doing and that it's for our students' benefit, and that'll help us to want to innovate, help us to think about why we're doing our professional learning, and help us to help others grow. Thanks.
Hello, Mindshare17 and MACUL 17 Conference. So takeaway from today's Mindshare pre-con with the SIG admin group was the crossover between initiative and innovation and professional development, and how can we think outside the box when we look at professional development and be innovative in those ways to meet the needs of the people that we're working with. So how we merge those two pillars together, I think, is the key point of what we should be taking away from today's Mindshare 2. Thank you to Mark Wilson, thank you to Ben Gilpin, Teresa Stagger, our SIG officers, for providing another fantastic Mindshare, and looking forward to seeing everybody this summer for Mindshare 3.